This is a general reading for Sagittarius for September 29th through October 5th. So Sagittarius, your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I am still offering that complimentary 30-minute reading for those who subscribe or put in a comment. And no, I do read all your comments and so appreciate them. Now, if you subscribe or put in a comment in the month of September, you'll be considered for the September reading offer. If you subscribe or put in a comment in October, you'll be considered for the October. Now, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you think you're a subscriber, look below the video and see if it says subscriber. Because sometimes YouTube changes that again. So all you have to do is change it back to being a subscriber. But being a subscriber is absolutely free. It costs nothing. It's not, there's no hidden fees, there's nothing. And I promise you, I will not send you emails, text, any of that. It's not a marketing tool. It is for you and it helps the channel. So if you haven't been a subscriber, please consider that. If you like the video, thumbs up, like, and if you haven't made a comment, please do. Positives appreciated. So, those are some of your options that you do have. The advantage of being a subscriber, you can be entered in for the complimentary reading. If you hit the notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And when I move back to the US, I will have I'm going to do some live streaming and maybe do a pick a card for the subscribers, etc. At this point, now I will have a subscriber special for the readings in the month of October. Currently, I have the special for September is a 30-minute reading for $22, and that is by video, which means it's sent to you. The link is sent to you by video. For October, the readings, the live readings or video, if you prefer, are normally $30 for 30 minutes or $50 for an hour. As a subscriber, I'm taking $5 off each one, so it's going to be $25 for 30 minutes or $45 for an hour. And that can be live, where you can ask questions and be interactive for that period of time. If you'd rather have a video because of time constraints, that is available also. So consider that. Now the September special of $22 ends September 30th. And I will not be doing any more of the $22 readings after that time. So if you want the $22 reading, you need to get it all arranged and everything before September 30th. Now, I want to thank you all for the nice words for Gypsy. Unfortunately, on Monday, I had her euthanized because she was in a lot of pain from her cancer, that she had a tumor on her leg. There's nothing they could have done, and she was in pain, so I freed her up. It's been very, very hard because I kept thinking, what if I'm doing this too soon? What if I'm doing this too soon? And, it's hard to make that decision, and it's out of love that we release them. But I said to her, and I know she's with Sammy, the poodle, because they used to share the couch together, and he was waiting for her. I said, send me a sign. And so the very next day, I had what I call the little desert doves was out in the courtyard. And I believe in birds and feathers, and Sammy had sent me feathers. So I know she's around, and she and Sammy are walking through the park together. Sammy loved exploring, and Gypsy loved her park walks. And so she's no longer in pain. Now, the other thing I'm going to post to the community, besides about the readings, is I want to sell my house in Portugal. And I am enlisting the assistance of my global family, as I consider you. And it is global. I have people all over the world who are following the channel. And I'm going to post about my house. It's in CASTRO, Portugal, and I need to sell it so I can go back to the US and get mainly more affordable medical, because my copays are at least $500, sometimes $1,000 every month, and my premiums are $325. And I figured it out, and if I don't go back, I will be spending 10,000 euros in the next year for my treatments and radiation and my premiums. So, you know, it's a medical thing that I need to sell my house. So my house is in Castro, Marin. I will post pictures, please share it. This is like the vacation place or the summer place, or the winter place for people up north in Europe. The ALGARVE. It's very similar to California, where it looked like in the 1950s and 60s, lots of agriculture, the rolling hills. The ocean is, well, I'm not on the ocean, I'm close to the river. But out my front door, I'm in the shadow of the castle where the Knights Templar. If I look to the right, I see the fortress. I'm walking, you know, out my back door is, I can walk right over to the SUPERMERCADO, the grocery store, and I'm walking distance to the pharmacy and to the Chinese store and the beauty shop, the bank, 6 cafes, a little restaurant. There's all sorts of things. And my house is 2 bedrooms, a sitting room, kitchen, bathroom, a big courtyard, which is all enclosed, and a garage that then goes out to the back parking lot and over to the store. So I paid $135. 3 years ago, I put in 45,000 euros. So I'm asking 195 negotiable. And I'll put the link for the realtor also. So I'm asking all of you to spread the word that my house is available if you think anybody would be interested. Now, I have shuffled the cards for you, and let's see what we have coming up. When I shuffle the cards, I asked the spirit guides, and they said that I see that you have a whole lot of stuff going on right now. It's not like the 5, we'll see, but I don't think it's the 5 of Wands. I don't think it's like the 10 of Wands. It's just the activity, and it feels like you've got so much that you're juggling right now of just, it's like a project that has to be done or something, you know, there's some sort of time constraints. You're just juggling your life. Know that once that project or whatever you're working on is completed, which will be in the next, I think, 3 to 4 weeks, that things will start smoothing out, and you can take a little break and relax and know that you will, who's ever working on this project, once it's completed, you will get lots of accolades at work about what a great job, and it exceeded their expectations of the project, and how it's going to save money. And if this was something for a client, that the client was so pleased with it, that they spread the word, renewed their contract. I don't know who this applies for, but it's very specific. They're going, wow, this is great. We are staying with you. We're telling, you know, people how pleased we are with your work, and it just pays off. But right now, you're right in the middle of it, and so do not despair, because it will be paying off in the long run. And just take your time. It's very important for you to, they say stay hydrated and take care of your body, because you know, your energy is very, very important right now. So it's important to take care of yourself so that you have the energy to complete it and the clear mind. Okay, that's what they're saying. But the final outcome is going to be so good. I think you might get a big bonus for this, because you bring in money. You know, when you bring in money, it's good. They like it. Now, we have here the hangman. Waiting for things to happen. Crossed over by the broken heart. Now, what is that? It could be a family. We'll see what this is about. At the base of it is, look at the base. Sunny. This is very good. Behind you, standing firm, this is at work, 4 of Pentacles. Crowning you is the 6 of Pentacles. So you're thinking about work. That's on your mind. Ahead of you is celebration, the 3 of Cups. Maybe the completion of this project or something. Then we have here, let's make some room. We have rapport, the 8 of Wands with the King of Pentacles. 2 of Cups, and the final outcome is there's your work, the 8. Yeah, this is your life right now. Then you got 2 8s. You got the 8 of rods here in the thoughts, and then you have the final outcome, the 8 of pentacles. The 8 of pentacles with some sort of, now this looks at, it could be this whole situation, and then it's starting to release because of getting towards the completion. Oh, look at, now you have 2 10s. You have the 10 of Swords reversed, which means that it's releasing everything. And then you have a conversation with 2 people about the 2 of Pentacles. Good money coming. Then we have the King of Pentacles with the High Priestess, 8 of Rods with the King of Cups, 3 of Cups with the High Priestess. Then we have the Page of Swords, some clarity about work. Behind you, the 4 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Sun with the Ace of Swords. That's very good. Very, very, very good. And Strength card crossed over by Temperance. Okay, so we got some mainly Pentacles, but we do have some things about Cups too. Like your King of Cups with things changing, and you know, the 10 of Swords, I do think that could be work. It could have just been this whole work project and how it was handled. And you've got the 10s, the 2 10s, which is just about completion of this whole project for some. For others, it means other things. So let's, because this is a general reading, the first thing is, whatever situation this could be for someone, this could be domestic, in limbo, not, you know, and you've got your broken heart. So it could be as like a situation regarding like a relationship. And you're not moving forward because you don't know what's going on. You know that things aren't good, and you're just taking time because you don't know how to react. You don't know what the next step is because you have your broken heart. This is someone for a relationship. Because you have your broken heart, that things around the home or something, you don't know how it's going to play out. You don't know what's going on, but you're just sort of in limbo with your broken heart. And you do have some decisions to make because of that. But right now, you can't decide because you don't have the information in which to move forward. So you're just sort of waiting around. It could also be, if you're in a work situation, you're waiting for some information, like approval or hired or something. So it can apply for different things. For some of you, it's domestic. For others, it's waiting for work and prosperity. And then this says here that have the strength of the lion and be temperate. Oh, okay. This can be for different things. It can be for domestic, and it can also be for work. The strength of the lion is stay true to what you believe and follow your path. See, now he puts his hand in the mouth of the lion, which shows a lot of strength, and it's not wavering. And the temperance card, be patient. Do not be reactive. In the limbo, you're just sort of, you know, the hangman, you're just sort of in limbo. And this says, have the strength of the lion. Don't force anything. Do not be impulsive. That's what it's saying. And the lion is one that doesn't react. If you look in the jungle, the hyena is the one that attacks, and it's all, you know, it's not focused. The lion lays in the grass and figures out what it's doing before it acts. And that's exactly what it is, you know, stay true to your path. Do not be moved off from what you know to be what you've decided you want to do, and be temperate. So if something happens, let's say you're in a domestic situation, and that other person or anything around you tries to get you off track, could be some financial shenanigans. Shenanigans is the word that came to mind. I don't always use that word, but you know, some little, maybe some, you know, because the final background, that battle is often the monetary, because it's the last thing they can do to, you know, control. But there could be some things about money. It could be that maybe they're making it difficult to get what you need. But it says just be temperate, don't push anything. It's the Hangman. Do not be reactive. Stay true to what you believe, whether it's domestic or if it's a work situation that, you know, and also if you're working on a project, have the strength of the lion. If it's work, stay focused to the task, be temperate, do not be reactive of whatever is going on around you, because, you know, that will get you sidetracked from the goal of completion. Just as if it's a domestic, there can be all of this stuff going on because it's emotions, and people sometimes are not thinking clearly and they become reactive. So that's why I'm saying being temperate, and look inside and follow your intuition, because you have the High Priestess. Look inside, follow your intuition, and listen to your spirit guides. Through calmness, you're going to be able to maneuver through this, whatever it is, whether work or domestic, that you're going to be able to maneuver through. There's also someone that's having some dealings with some sort of government thing, and the same thing applies. I think you have, maybe you're waiting for some decisions or settlements or something, and it says just be calm, walk, you know, the direction is be very calm as you go through. If you get off kilter, it's going to get the whole thing off, whatever it is. And rather than being focused on the goal, then you get diverted to all these other things. So stay focused on your goal, whatever it is. If it's domestic, if it's work, it's some government dealings, just stay focused on the goal. Do not be sidetracked with all these other things, because that will divert the energy and keep you from reaching your goal. So just stay true, like the lion. Do not be reactive, because from being focused, that is where your power comes. You're empowered, and it's like the warrior. Okay, so I see the knights, you know, because I'm in the shadow of the castle, where they even have the jostling tournaments during the medieval festival. However, you know, in battle, you need to stay focused on your target, or whatever, you know, like for example, if you want to, you know, protect an area or conquest, you know, they would conquest. Stay focused on that. Don't be sidetracked, because the enemy would like to get them sidetracked, which diffuses the direction. And it's just like that in battle, because it would diffuse your energy. So stay focused on your goal. It's that old little thing about, you know, how people try to distract you. So that's what it's saying. Don't be distracted by all these other things. Stay focused on your goal, because then you're going to be reaching it and have a sense of calmness as you go on, because you're going to be able to reach that. Do not be defeated by any negative thoughts that you have going through you, because you're going to be guided and you'll get to your goal, because at the base of it's very sunny. This is the very good outcome. And it's, see the conversation between two people down there. And the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is information coming to you. The veil is cut and the truth comes out. Now, I really like the Ace of Swords, because I consider it an empowering card. It's new beginnings, but it provides clarity. Then you can make the wise decisions of what direction to go and have that strength. For example, if it's a domestic, through knowledge, then you can know what direction to go and stay steadfast. If it's a work project, through truth, then you know what, even the knowledge, it can be sunny, and you can get the truth of going, oh, if I do this and this and this, I can reach my goal. It's using that in your intellect, because in the other deck it shows a lightning bolt going into the head, you know, and our thoughts are revelations that we have of how to solve things come from spirit. And also, if you listen to Sterling Medium, we have our ETs that are, you know, surrounding the planet, and they are helping us. You know, they're a very high level of intelligence that we are just babies. And, you know, thoughts can be there. You know, like I've always wondered, and I know there's like a divine intelligence. For example, how do we have people all over the globe who are working on certain breakthroughs and they don't even communicate with each other, but they are working on the same thing and get the same results? That's divine intelligence, I think. It's from the universe, from the spirit guides, the messages, and to then apply that. So this is knowledge, and through that it's sunny, and then you're going to be able to solve whatever it is that you're working on right now, because behind you is standing firm. This is you in the workforce. The Pentacles, now the Force is sort of like, I'm assessing where I am, I'm happy with the direction I'm taking, and this is spinning your wheel of fortune. Okay, I know where, and I'm spinning the wheel to manifest what I want, putting the energy out to the universe and trusting in the universe, because what is on your mind is the work, Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Again, Page of Swords is information coming to you. Now, I like the other deck for the Page of Swords, and I had forgotten, and it shows like the balloons and light bulbs and the newspaper. Well, it's information coming to you. This is what's on your mind, and it's about work. So it could be that project, it could be a new job, and then you get some information. It can be research, it can be a light bulb, it could be hearing things, but through that, then you are more informed and make decisions related to maybe taking a new job or working on the project, or, you know, making some informed decisions on what you're going to be doing. Because then we have right ahead of you celebration and the Empress. So this is starting to manifest. So your hard work, you can see, oh, I feel, okay. So it's like the Eight of Swords almost, and feeling that all those things, the ropes are lessening, and you're starting to feel a sense of that things are falling into place, that you feel things getting lighter, you have a celebration with people, and you're starting to manifest what you want. So it could be a completion of something. It could be a celebration together because you've manifested in all ways. It could be a project, it could be some sort of recognition, but it's coming right up, and there could be like a celebration or party. And the Empress is everything coming to your life. Now, it can be, you know, when I say everything, it is health, family, work, prosperity, you know, everything, not just one segment, but the Empress is balanced and has and is esteemed in the community. It's the feminine part of the Emperor and the Empress. And celebration. So it might be a get-together and people celebrating a completion of the project, or it could be celebrating something that you've accomplished, or celebrating something that you've gotten. You know, maybe you've gotten a reward, maybe you have, you know, you could maybe win the lottery, or won some money, or got a gift or something, but it's good things coming to you. Now, you know, and I need to tell somebody that too. I always get emails about, do you have any missing money or unclaimed money? If you go to if you're in the States, if you go to your, it's usually the Secretary of State, but in your government, state government, you do not have to pay anybody to do this for you. That you can check and put in your name and see if you have any unclaimed money, and if you have some unclaimed money, it goes to the state and they put it in a trust. And then you can look and see if your name's there. And it doesn't cost anything. It's usually the Secretary of State or the State Treasurer, but you can Google it and see. Now, I even got money from it because I had a refund. So it can be things like you have a security deposit from a utility that they couldn't find you, or a bank account that was closed and they couldn't find you, or a refund from an apartment deposit, or a final paycheck. You'd be surprised. But anyway, I'm supposed to tell someone to check that, because you might find a little pot of money, $20 or $50 or $1,000 or something. So check that out. I'm supposed to tell somebody to check that out. Okay, so now around you and your thoughts is things rapidly changing related to the King of Cups. It's the 8, which is rapid changes. The King of Cups can represent home or can represent a person. So it could be some rapid changes in your home. Maybe you're moving to a new place and things start, you got the approval, the mortgage went through, or the apartment was approved, and then there's some rapid change. It could be related to home, or it could be a relationship with this person. And so, because we have the things going on, maybe with the domestic, it could be some changes rapidly changing as that is evolving. Then it says here, the King of Pentacles, follow your intuition. Now the King of Pentacles can again be an individual, could be someone coming in for a possible relationship, or it could be a job, for example. And it can represent an organization, it can represent a person with financial standing. And it says follow your intuition. So if it's a relationship, follow your intuition. It's about a job, follow your intuition. Don't rush into it, because you've got the clarity cards. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Page of Swords. So there's information coming to you about these situations. So take a break, as it said, be temperate, and get the information before you act, because you have a communication between two people about a lot of money. So someone has been waiting for some settlement, you're going to have the communication about it. That's very possible. Or about a raise, someone's getting a raise, or someone's getting a bonus, but you have some, or you've sold your house, or something, some money's coming to you and it's a big lump sum of money, and then your final outcome is work, and that, okay, this is it. Your project's coming to an end. The Ten of Swords could be that you're right in the middle of a difficult situation. Well, this is reversed, and you see that the things that were bothering you are now being removed, and it has to do with you staying on task and completing this job. So the 2 tens represent the end of a cycle, and you're going to be getting, I think in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be getting the Fool card and the new beginnings, because you do have the Ace of Swords here too. So that's a new beginning. So it's, for some it's domestic, for some it's work, for some it's a work project, but things are starting to, you can see that things are coming to a conclusion, and that you will get clarity, and you will no longer be in the limbo right here. Now, let me pull a couple of cards for you. The Wisdom of the Oracle for Sagittarius. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides, please show me what you have. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides, please show me. And Angels and Archangels for Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know for this week coming up? Okay, chaos and conflict. Well, we know that's what's been going on, because it's through the change, and you've sort of been waiting in limbo, and there's chaos going around you, but it's smoothing out. With time for a nap. After this is all over, it'll be time for a rest. And Chalkwood. Now, Chalkwood is an interesting card, because it represents pruning for growth. So things are changing, and as a result of that, then there's new opportunities and growth. As for example, if this is the perfect time in the fall or the winter time, usually pruning is done like in February or the winter time. For the new growth, you prune off all the dead branches, and all the dead leaves go away. And that makes, that helps the plant for the new growth. for the new leaves, for the flowers to come. And that's the chopped wood. So why do things happen to us? We're getting pruned for the new, just like, you know, the same. So expect new opportunities to come, and through this difficult time, then it's difficult. The trees sometimes, when it's pruned, then we'll go into shock. But know that then it puts all the energy into the main part of the tree, and then it is able to bloom, you know, the new growth. And so think of that with you, is that it can be difficult at the time, but know that there's newness that's going to be occurring. And then we're going to pull an I Ching. And these are the Visionary I Ching cards. This is my new oracle. And angels and archangels and spirit guides, what do we have here? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay, this is affluence. Oh, that would be very good. Affluence, number 14. Supreme success. Like the proverbial pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, a person whose fortunes have turned for the better shines brightly now. At the core of true success lies generosity and modesty. Remember, you had the two of cups and you had the 10 of pentacles. At the core of true success lies generosity and modesty. It is the tendency of a flexible or yielding nature to draw powerful forces to it, especially when prosperity begins to manifest. When this added power is wielded with grace and dignity, we have supreme success and great abundance. But be careful. Along with any accumulation of wealth or an influence can come an increase of pride and arrogance. Fight this tendency if you want your good fortune to continue. Stay attentive enough to manage your affairs well. And remember that while prosperity beats the alternative, it is only one element of a satisfying life. A lasting prosperity is one that honors the highest values and futures that collective good. Okay, so you have prosperity coming, but a little bit of warning too. Then I'm going to pull the Law of Positivism, 2 Louise Hay card, and your meditation card. Now, remember, if you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free. If you're considering a reading, you have alternatives. You have the September special for $22, and we also have, starting in October, the subscriber special. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, please show me what you would like for our Sagittarius to know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here's your card right here. I listen to the voice in my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. So remember, if you're on that project, take care of yourself, because that's what, you know, you've got to listen to your body too. And 2 Louise Hay cards. Where are they? Right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. Very good. So the first one is, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance and I'm deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. And the other card, all my relationships are harmonious. What we create, when we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. Here's your card. And then we're going to pull your meditation card. meditation card is right here. Right here. Reevaluate. In the starlight sky, we still look for the falling stars. Here. That's your meditation card. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I'd be interested to know if you are on a project or if your domestic situation is evolving, changing. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.